Welcome to our log cabin in the woods. In this episode, I am caulking the logs on the inside of the cabin, and I'll give you a glimpse of the siding on the back of the house. Okay, we have the siding all on, all the way up, all the way across. We need to stain or paint it. We're gonna do a couple of tests on these scraps we have left and see what works. But at least it's up. So it took longer than we thought. We ran short on materials and had to get more. But it's done now. Okay, it's September the 1st, Labor Day. And we've been out at the house since about 10:30, out the cabin. And I have been caulking the logs and sanding here in Sarah's room. So I did the sanding, brushed down the walls, and then did the caulking. So she is all set to go in this room except for the sealer and the polyurethane, which will come at some point. But that is all done. And the front bedroom is also done with the caulking. It still needs the urethane sealer. And then here's the master bedroom. I haven't done anything in here. It needs to be sanded, caulked, sealed, polyurethaned. Paul moved all the insulation today, put it in the basement. It came up to right about there. It was all back in that corner, so I couldn't get anything done. So just need to do some cleanup and then get to sanding. But that's going to be another day. I'm going to finish in the laundry room. I got started on that last week but never finished it, so I'm gonna see how far I can get. It needs sanding yet, so I don't know if I'll get any more caulking done, but I'll show you what I've got so far. Okay, here's the laundry room. Last week I got caulking done in the middle here, all the way across, back behind the door. Got that sanded, but I still need to sand down below. And I need to sand up above the windows and then caulk and then seal and then polyurethane. I'll do all that sealing and polyurethane. I'll do all the walls at the same time. I'm not going to do them little by little. But I'm going to work here in this room. I'm going to start doing the sanding and stuff here in just a little bit. And then the kitchen has not been done yet, and you can hear me above the fan. We needed the fans again this afternoon. It is cooler, but it still gets hot in late afternoon. Okay, this area is where the cabinets are going to go, and so that still needs to be caulked and sealed. It probably doesn't need to be sanded, but it does need to be sealed and polyurethane, and then the rest of the wall also needs to be done. So that's not a whole lot of wall, but you know, this is the dishwasher. So we got to kind of move that out of the way so I can get up and take care of things. Can't do that the way things are right now. And then this wall in the living room is also going to need to be done, but I think we're going to have to move this lumber. This is trim for the interior windows, which we don't have any of the windows trimmed out. And then what's in the back here is the tongue and groove that goes up in these spaces up here. So we gotta do that yet. Still a lot of work to do. Okay, this is September the 5th. It's Friday afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock or a little bit later. I just got out here and started getting set up. What I wanted to do was do more varnishing, but I think I'm going to wait because all of this here is varnished, all of this area, and you really can't tell. We weren't wanting a real high gloss on the logs, but we wanted like a satin finish, and that's what we bought, was a satin finish polyurethane. But the logs seem to just be soaking it up, and we're not getting any kind of shine at all that I can tell. It is dark today. It's very cloudy, overcast, and there's not much light in the house yet. But anyway, I need to do more caulking on this wall, so I need to go up above, like back in this corner, back in here, and then I need to do on the other side, which is past the door. Need to do the corner and then up above the window, above the door up here. So all of that needs to be caulked. Plus the hallway in here needs to be caulked from like that point down and then up above. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll have Paul come out when he's able and look at this and see what he thinks. I also think this urethane has raised the grain on the logs, and they're a little bit rough. They're not as smooth as when they were sanded, so it's going to have to be sanded. So I'm not real happy with the finish on this, which we really don't need more time delays, so I'm not sure. So I'm not going to go any further because I'm not sure what to do from this point. So I'm just going to finish caulking, or work more on the caulking. It's not going to be finished, but I may have to resand and add a different coat of polyurethane on top of that. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I'm going to start in this corner and I'm going to do some caulking. for watching this episode. We hope you'll join us next time as we continue building our log cabin in the woods.